Tirico and Greg Olson. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go here in New Orleans. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And a big run right out of the blocks. He gets forward for 9 on the first play of the game. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. Now Penix. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Throwing is Penix. Moving to his left. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
And with nothing open, he might have been better off just trying to see if he can make something happen with his legs. But the way this defense is flying around, I'm not sure there was a play to be made either way.
On 2nd down, Penix. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the former Florida State Seminoles. And the Saints are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
At their own 10-yard line.
Come on. Off play action. He'll set up. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 16.
So you spend all week, Mike, working on what they call the opening script. It's the plays that you love the most and you want to get called early. The problem? None of those plays account for being called inside your own 5-yard line. But that's exactly where they find themselves after that sack, and that's a disastrous start.
And he's going to be out of bounds up past the 20. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll push forward for about a yard. Jalen Walker there to make the play.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd
From the 23,
and 9.
here's 2nd down and 9. Once again, it's Jacobs. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Pirates. Dragon 60. Motion.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Groupies able to add the extra point. And the Saints have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down, it's Penix. Open man downfield, that's London. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
It's a gain of 57
A big play to kick off this drive. A gain of 57 yards.
First and goal, Atlanta.
From the gun, here is Penix. Forced out wide. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Falcons.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Aubrey good with the extra point. And the Falcons will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Tag. 70 line. Go.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. So, from the 36, it is first and 10.
36-yard line.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Let's go now. Let's do Maverick. Get Bronco.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open down the field is Mayer, the tight end. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 37 yards.
3-yard line.
First and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 19 tight. 19 tight. Cup 19. Cup 19.
He'll look to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
Second and 10.
Ready, go straight. 19, 18. Ready.
Now a give, but here comes a reverse.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
3rd and 7.
Warriors 17. Come on, come on. 60 by 6.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught. Aside. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, you could see the play call just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10.
From the gun, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Falcons, 1st down.
On play action, Penix. The man, he's got it. It's London. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
1st down, Atlanta.
Again, it's Penix. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. And how about that? His 1st career catch also becomes his 1st career NFL touchdown. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Falcons will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. More from New Orleans after this. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready? 19, Cowboy 80. Go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got this on target to Addison. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28
yards. That's good for a Saints first down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
48-yard line.
18, Pioneers. Take pass.
They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here we go.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Hold it ready. Ready.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
This one complete to Palmer. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
10 at the 14-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Falcons. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
Saints 14.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
37-yard line. It's a gain
So,
of 9.
from 37, here's 2nd and 1.
Timberwolves. Back to 60. Ready.
He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19. Viking 18. Mustang 19. Ready.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And he'll get forward for a couple. Up from his safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll run the draw with Jacobs. The ball's out. And the Falcons have come up with the recovery.
And with all of this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. They'll go again with Robinson.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And he's downfield to the tight end Pitts. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd
They'll try to run it with Williams. And he is going to have that Falcons first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Ready up. Bring it. Here we go. Here we go. Bronco. 79 Bronco. Hup. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 rattle. 18 rattle.
Throwing is Penix. Exiting the pocket right. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Move back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Trap 60. Trap. Come 19. Come 19. Go.
They'll throw. It's Penix. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
For a Saints first down.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready. Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
60 by 6. What's that in? What's the key?
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. It'll bring up 3rd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
On the set.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Let's go.
They'll try and run for the first with ETN. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. On first down, it's Robinson. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play.
Brings up second and 7.
From the 29. Here's second down and 7. From the gun, here is Penix. His throw left side is complete. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Sometimes that's all it takes. Just that little extra second you allow your wide receiver to continue to work open by the ability to move the pocket. Buy time with your feet, but remain a passer.
And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's a run. The ball comes out. Looks like the Saints have come up with the football. They did.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against it.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson.
All right, Mike, at this point, am I allowed to call timeout? Because I would love to talk to both of these offenses. Listen, guys, ball security. Protecting the ball is the #1 rule in football. You got one side losing it on a fumble, the other side gives it right back with a pick. I mean, come on, guys. As an offensive guy, I want to see big plays. I want to see long drives, touchdowns. Not a game of hot potato, bouncing the ball back and forth.
Checking it down, this one is caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
At the Saints' 23-yard line.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Dragon 60.
Now Penix. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
17-yard loss. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
60 Bison. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Warriors 70. 18. Pioneer.
Looking to throw. It's Penix. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Falcons can extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now return coming from the 7. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Atlanta. Aubrey. Good with the extra point. And the Falcons will extend this third quarter lead.
Saints 14.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And 3 yards to go.
Penix on third down. To the right, that's Penix. And he'll be out of bounds, but he got the first down, so it's going to be first and goal. They're going to mark it at the 6.
And this offense just continues to roll now, and defensively, they need to stop. They cannot let this lead get any larger. They've got to hold them to 3 if they're going to have any chance of finding themselves back in this game.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And now, third and goal coming up.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Pitts is the man in motion. On third and goal, it's Penix. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This a 31-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. He's brought down by Kobe Turner.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready? Stop tracking, 18. Go.
He'll drop to throw. He'll air one out for Palmer. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get two pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
Right back to the air following that. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Like, really one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
For a 6. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Ready.
He'll look to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he will score. Touchdown Saints. That's his second touchdown now here in the season opener. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. shades of Greg Olson back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
And the lefty Penix on first down. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. He's to the 15. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Falcon. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his second touchdown here in week 1. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And Falcons stretch things out even further. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
70 Rangers, 7, ready, go!
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And the Falcons are going to get the ball to start the second quarter as time expires here in the first. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll begin the fourth by giving it to Robinson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, it's Penix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Let's go. 60 Vices, 70.
Here's Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will add one more onto their big lead. 62-21. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Jacobs. Room to run at the 35. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
17 yards. And the Saints, 1st down.
Warriors, 70.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Here's Robinson. Not much happening there. Just a short game. From the 46. Here's 2nd and 8.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Another run here for Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 15. First down, Atlanta.
And the Falcons, first down.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's a run with their tight end. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll try to run it with Williams. And the defense rallies to the ball, brings them down at the 5. It's 4th down.
At the 5-yard line, a 2-yard gain. It's now 4th and goal.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This, about as short as you can get. Three for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Falcons add on to their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
On the jump. Ready. Packers 60.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
Pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down, they need 7.
Here we go. Shot. 18 Cardinal. 8.
Here's Etienne. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. 15 yards through the air. 1st down, New Orleans.
That's good for a
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
On the set.
1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard
19
line.
Lions. Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Ready.
Back to throw. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Troy Anderson. decision.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong side of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
So, it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Time is precious, I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, the women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming, my pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power. You spin my head right round, right round. When you go down, you spin my head right round, right round. When you go down, From the top of the top when I watch her go down, she got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be out. It's going down. From the top of the top when I watch her go down, she got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be out. It's going down. Hey, shawty must know I'm the man. My money lover like a #1 fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin.